An identity crisis doesn't happen all at once, but it starts the moment honesty takes a back seat to being accepted. And you might not notice it right away. It's small. You say yes when you don't mean it. You smooth something over instead of saying what's actually true for you, and you tell yourself it's not a big deal. And then one day you don't quite recognize yourself anymore. This is Sarah. This is Before the Edit. Welcome home. There's something I've been looking at. It's not whether honesty matters. It's when it disappears. Because most people aren't lying in big ways. In fact, if you asked anybody if they're an honest person, most people would say that, yeah, I'm honest. I don't lie. I don't steal. I can keep a secret. But I'm talking about the small, quiet things. You're tired, but you say yes anyway. It doesn't work for you, but you say, sure, no problem. And in that moment, everything's fine. Everyone's comfortable, except you. But you know the difference. You feel it. And sometimes they know too. That's the part that really gets me. Those moments where something isn't true and you both go along with it anyway. Not because it's real, but because it keeps things easy. It keeps the relationship intact. Because it does avoid what would happen if somebody actually said what was true. So instead, you pretend it didn't happen. And then you just carry on like nothing happened. Even though something did. And now you're both participating in something that neither of you actually believes, but you keep doing it. The cost of that is you don't lose yourself all at once, but you drift quietly until one day you're sitting there thinking, how did I get here? And when I say honesty, I'm not talking about being blunt. I'm not talking about telling it like it is and, I'm just being honest when you're attacking someone. That's not what I mean. Honesty is quieter than that. To me, it's what's in your heart and what's actually true for you in that moment. It's not about trying to get a result, or it's not about a strategy. It's just clean and clear. And it doesn't change just because someone else might not like it. When you do override that to keep things smooth, that is not kindness. Because kindness includes both you and them. What that is management. You're managing the relationship. You're managing the other person. And little by little, you disappear from it. And the other person might act surprised one day if you finally say it, but I don't think it's always a surprise. A lot of the time they knew. So maybe there's a question in this. Where are you choosing comfort over what's actually true for you? And where are you quietly agreeing to something that isn't real just to keep someone? The moment something becomes clear, it starts to change. So if something in your life feels off or stuck and you would like to see what's underneath it, you can work with me directly. Everything is at sarahsenergetics.com. This is Sarah. This is Before the Edit.